Catching the news, catching the news, catching the news with Detroit Red. That's right, y'all. That's what we do right here at Catching the News with my boy Detroit Red. Bring you the top news stories from all over the world, all over the nation. Give you his comment and opinion, and then leave the line open for you to do the same. And please feel free to comment whether you agree or not, because that's what we all about here at Catching the News. Hey, what's up, everybody? It's me, your boy, Detroit Red. So you know what that must mean. Time for another episode of Catching the News with me, Detroit Red. So this is how we do it. You know, I bring you the top headlines from local, national, worldwide. I give you my comment and opinion on it. Of course, after I let you, the fine folks, check out the video story yourself. And then I leave the lines open for you to do the same, whether you agree or not, because that's how we are here Catching the News. And today's story is about the aftermath in Baltimore following the death of Mr. Freddie Gray. He was put to rest on Saturday. Since then, many things have occurred. We put some footage together for everybody that may have not seen it or had a chance to really get a small, what's going on. So this is how we going to do it. I'm going to let y'all check the video out. Then I'm going to come back and give you my comment and opinion. So let's check it out.
I've been recording it. I've been recording it. What car they come out of, yo?
He on a bike, yo, right there. Him right there. He on a bike.
I got it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, yo.
After being taken into police custody, Mr. Freddie Gray ended up in a coma and then later dying. Since Mr. Gray's burial, this is what has happened in Baltimore up to this date.
I'm not sure whether this is getting ready to start a chain and a cycle of deliberate civil disobedience. They consciously are staying there with the intention on being arrested, and I'm not sure whether that is the same.
Stop that from happening. Here we go with the tear gas. The tear gas has been fired. Everybody is
Can we
running.
get back to Ryan's shot, please?
Tear gas.
Thank you.
We are. The tear gas canisters have been fired. We have several people. There we go. We are in the middle of it.
Okay, Ryan, let's just watch this. Let's just watch this. Let's watch this, Ryan.
I think that these are just smoke devices. Now they're
Go ahead, Chris Cuomo.
back. Don, if you can hear us, they're throwing. We believe that these are flashbangs. That these are basically just distractions. They were picked up and thrown back at the police, and that is now forcing the line to move. So now they're coming up, and they're moving the line up here. They're doing that step and drag.
Alright, so you know how I do it. Straight in, no chaser. You seen the video, you see what's going on. But it's the same story, so I really don't have to go into the narrative of it. Young black man being taken into custody or taken into custody, ends up injured. This case ends up with a severed spinal cord, dies after several surgeries, being in police custody. Nobody seems to know what happened, how this happened to him, even though we see certain things. So we're not going to even go into that. My point is that while we're doing all this talking about the looting and the rioting and the tearing up of cars and this, that, and the other, let's not lose focus on why we here. We are here because of an overwhelming, oppressing police force in minority neighborhoods that's just really unnecessary. That really is out of order when people are losing their lives for petty crimes. So let's not lose focus because some more petty crimes were committed. We're going to lose focus on what we're here for. Yet another young black male has lost his life to police officers. This ain't Judge Dredd. I'm just going to throw that in there. Okay? But in saying that, I want to get to another part of this problem. In America, the prison system is a corporation. It has stockholders. People stand to make profit from imprisoning people. So I'm going to throw that out there and let that marinate for a minute or two while we're doing all this talking. I don't condone illegal actions. I'm not anti-police. I've covered this. I'm not going to go over that again. But I am a man of common sense. Until we stop the money that's to be made from the imprisonment of people, we will continue to see Baltimore. And as these kids get younger and more aware, all we seeing is history repeat itself. Oppressed people get tired. That's all you're seeing. Main point is, young man lost his life mysteriously due to injuries while in police custody. Some more over-policing, more brutal police force ends up in loss of life. That's the story. That's Baltimore. Don't let them tell you the propaganda. And let's shut down the prison corporation, because it's not a prison system, it's a prison corporation. When it ain't no profits to be made, then you see how quick things change. Hey, that's my comment and opinion. You know how I do it. Whether you agree or disagree, please put your comment and opinion on, like, share, pass along. That's how we get the conversation going. And you know how I do it. If it's a news story worth catching, you'll be catching it with Detroit Red. Peace.
Catching the news, catching the news, catching the news with Detroit Red. I say I'm catching the news, catching the news, catching the news with Detroit Red. I say I'm catching my news with my man Detroit Red. Give me top stories of the news and put it in my head. Leave the line open for me to communicate. Understand, I don't never ever hesitate, cause I be catching the news, catching the news, catching the news with Detroit Red. I say